So predicting hurricane tracks has improved a lot over the last several decades. Not only do we know better where the storm is likely to make landfall, but we know that with more advanced warning. We now have more reliable forecasts 3, 4, and even 5 days in advance. But unfortunately, the weather community's ability to predict hurricane intensity has lagged behind. So gliders, by measuring the temperature and the salinity through all parts of the water column, from the surface down to the bottom, can give a picture of the three-dimensional heat content in the ocean that might be available to fuel hurricane intensity. Every 4 hours or so, the glider comes up to the surface to transmit data to shore using a dedicated server on land and the Iridium satellite phone built into the tail. The data that it offloads has been collected over that past 4-hour interval. And it lets us see a window into what the glider sees within hours or even minutes after the glider's actually flown through those features. So every 2 weeks since July 1st, we've deployed one glider off of Cape Canaveral in Florida and sent it swimming up the East Coast along the edge of the Gulf Stream, going in and out so it could explore where that edge of the essential ocean feature, the Gulf Stream, is. And then we recover the glider later, about 4 to 5 weeks later, off of North Carolina. On the US East Coast, we've had our closest brush through Hurricane Isaias, which came through the Caribbean and up along the edge of the Gulf Stream. We had 2 gliders out at the time, and it almost looked like the hurricane was Pac-Man, kind of running over where the 2 gliders were in its path. So we were able to capture some really very useful observations. So the really exciting thing this past year was the Navy gave us unprecedented access to the gliders. Not only were we able to use the gliders as part of the Hurricane Gliders experiment, but they handed off the instruments for us to deploy and recover for them. Our team members come from Skidaway Institute of Oceanography and University of Georgia, but also the University of North Carolina and the University of South Florida. We also work with Georgia Tech and with North Carolina State University. We have a team of dedicated pilots who all answer the phones from the gliders whenever they go off in the middle of the night. We have a dedicated team of, I believe, 12 to 14 pilots, in addition to scientists, supervisors from each of our teams. So we've gotten a lot of expertise this summer, and I'm really proud of what we've accomplished and what we're building for future years.